Welcome back. In this week's episode, we take you up the East Cape of Baja California Sur to Parque Nacional de Cabo Pulmo, one of our new favorite places in Baja. Situated on the Sea of Cortez, this area is exploding with marine life. Jeac Cousteau famously referred to this area as the world's aquarium. Come join us and see why this is one of the most unique places in all of Baja.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Dre and Wiley from Suits to Sandals, and today we're taking you to the East Cape of Baja, Mexico.
We're driving up to Cabo Pulmo, which is a national park, and it is known for having one of the nicest reefs in North America and an abundance of sea and marine life, including the humpback whale migration, orcas, sea lions, sea turtles, all kinds of stingrays. We got to go get in this water. So we're going to check this out and we're going to take you along with us.
So last week we were in Los Cabos and we ate out too much, maybe had a few too many margaritas and cervezas, had some hot tubbing, some pool time, and we were just tourists. So we are ready to get back out to the small, quiet beaches of Baja on the East Cape.
So we're about 1 kilometer from a sharp left-hand turn that turns onto the sandy beachside road that's going to take us up to Parque Nacional de Cabo Pulmo. And I've heard from other people that it's a little bit bumpy, a little bit washboardy, and it can be rough. So I just aired down the tires to like 30 psi. We'll see how that goes. And Dre just made us some tortilla, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and some fresh strawberries from just outside the supermarket. So I think we're ready to roll.
I'm ready to get in the water.
I want to see some wildlife. Let's see what happens.
So we just did a quick spot on the beach to see some whales, trying to get them on the drone. And there's a burro coming to us, so we're gonna let him come over here so we can say hi. Are you friendly? Hola. Hi. Hello, buddy. When in Baja.
So this is a new animal experience inside of our van.
Yeah.
This one is very nosy.
Yeah.
And we have read that they can eat carrots and strawberries and a few other fun things, so we probably shouldn't. But I think we're gonna give him a strawberry. And now he'll probably never leave. So there's a good chance we're not going to make it all the way to Cabo Pulmo today. This is a nice sandy ocean view, beachy feeling drive. There's lots of beaches along the way, a lot of places to camp for free. And we just passed a little restaurant, coffee shop that is inside of a bus. And it caught my attention, so I'm definitely stopping. I'm getting a coffee, and then we're going to go find a beach and post up.
Wiley wants some cafe, so we're gonna stop at La Fortuna restaurant for some coffee. Alright, so we made it to camp tonight. We did not make it all the way to the national park, but that's okay. We have this little part of the beach to ourselves right now. There's someone actually surfing out in front of us, and we've already seen some humpback whales, so I think we're gonna have a pretty chill, quiet night and tomorrow morning we will head to Cabo Pulmo.
So we left the beach this morning. We've continued our drive up towards Cabo Pulmo. And at the moment, my resident photographer, videographer, Dre, is outside chasing down some birds of prey and getting some cool footage of them. And we're probably 15 kilometers outside of Cabo Pulmo. We want to see if we can find a nice beach to camp at, see what the snorkeling and diving situation is. Just doing the drive up to Cabo Pulmo from San Jose del Cabo is quite beautiful. Sandy road all along the coast, mostly not populated so far. Looks like there's a lot of property along the coast that's currently for sale, so I don't know if this is going to be as isolated, 5 to 10 years from now. So we have two main objectives when we're here. We want to get in some really good snorkeling, and we also want to get in some diving because we haven't dove in years, and this is the spot to do it in Baja. So we're going into town right now, and we have friends coming in tonight, and they want to book a snorkeling tour. So downtown Cabo Pulmo is very tiny. There's just basically all the dive and snorkel tours are on the main drag, which is this road right here.
So we just booked a snorkeling tour for tomorrow morning and a diving tour 2 days after that. So now we're getting the full water experience, which I'm sure my wife is very happy about. And if you can't tell by the music, we might be having more tacos and chips and guac and cervezas right next to the beach.
While visiting the national park, we stayed at two different beaches located conveniently just minutes south of Cabo Pulmo. Playa Los Arbolitos is excellent for cliffside hikes along the water's edge, snorkeling from shore, and viewing marine wildlife just steps from where you camp. Just a few more minutes down the road is Playa Frailes, which is home to a small fishing town, offers excellent snorkeling, and is great for long walks on a sandy beach. It is a popular free camping spot for those who are self-contained.
There's El Norte. Winds are whipping. So we just read that Cabo Pulmo has on average 8,000 visitors a year for a national park in Mexico. That's a surprisingly low number. And I'm guessing that has to do with the fact that there's no paved roads or electricity or any utilities running out here as of yet. I think that's all going to change in the not too distant future. So kind of unique. I mean, there's only about 100 people who live in town, and there's probably another 100 or so tourists in the area. It's not overwhelmed, beaches aren't packed, and it's kind of a really unique spot. So we got to Cabo Pulmo yesterday, and we found our spot on the beach. We were at Cabo Arbolitos, and it is a pay-for camping site that we opted to go to because the free one just down the road had quite a few rigs. And when we pulled up to Playa Arbolitos, there was nobody at the time that we showed up. There was one rig that was actually leaving, so we figured, yeah, what the hell, let's give it a shot. I think all the free camping is busy because it's more protected from the wind, and the Arbolito is not. So we are definitely dealing with a lot of wind today. It was so windy yesterday that we decided that we weren't even going to do anything, so we barely walked around and explored. We just hunkered down in the van and turned it into a work day. Had some coffee, cooked some dinner, watched some shows, and went to bed. Good morning from Cabo Pulmo. We are going snorkeling with a couple friends of ours. just getting our gear going, and should be on our way shortly.
Okay, so we can start getting ready.
What do we think so far? Tiny fish. Yeah.
Wow.
You guys are stinky.
Freezing. So we just finished snorkeling. This one was very chilly. Towards the end, shivering non-stop as per usual.
Uncontrollable shivering, it's just the way I roll.
Good, but weird to have to snorkel with a vest on. So for me, I didn't particularly like that, but still very nice. Visibility was probably 15 to 20 feet. And we got to go to 4 different sites, which was nice.
And we actually got a nice show from a family of humpback whales, 2 large whales and the baby. And the baby was learning how to breach, so we got to see the baby breach like 15 times.
Yeah.
So now it's time to get out of these wet clothes and go get some, take a guess,
Tacos and beer.
tacos and beer.
Hi, puppy.
Today we're doing a little hike to the point near Playa Frailes, and Dre and Annalise are going to go snorkeling. Two sharks right here.
I don't know if they're bull sharks, though. I don't know. I'm not sure what they are. That's really cool.
I didn't think we'd be able to see them, but that's cool.
I know. I mean, that's probably only like 4 feet deep right there.
Yeah. All right, so what's going on?
To your left, there's a blue herring sunning on the rocks.
And why is this entertaining?
Because we're the Birder, Brews, and Bikes channel now.
My wife is becoming a birder, whether she knows it or not.
We had no idea what these tracks were until we found the hermit crabs. These little guys.
So it's a little windy, as in like every day it's windy in Baja, but we were told if we walk around the point that there's going to be a nice spot that is a little bit calmer, no waves, and it'll be good for snorkeling. So that's where we're headed. This is Mermaid Rock. Our tour guide from our snorkeling trip yesterday told us about it. So you can see the shapely figure of a woman, kind of see the tail, so to speak. So we're currently scrambling over all these rocks. Everybody in the area calls them dinosaur eggs. And right around the corner is where there's a couple of boats, scuba divers, snorkeling, and it's a great place to snorkel right from the shore. So that's what they're gonna check out today.
We are just doing some shore snorkeling today. No wetsuit. We braved it without the wetsuit. So it's a little chillier, but not too bad. And the best stuff is in the shallow anyway, so we're not going out deep.
How'd it go? Cool.
So we just had a magical experience. So we came back because earlier this morning we saw some bull shark in the shallow waters of where we're at right now. And in that process, I saw a dorsal fin way out in the distance, and it was like not a humpback, a little bit bigger than a shark, and I was like, oh my god, that's an orca. And it was. And it was an orca chasing a ball of manta ray, and it was amazing. It was like one of the coolest things we've ever seen. It was magical.
There are countless opportunities to see whales in Baja, whether it's on a tour or simply spotting a breach or a waterspout from the shore. We were especially lucky to catch this mama whale teaching her baby how to breathe which involves the mother pushing her baby to the surface until they are competent to do it on their own.
Good morning, you guys. It is 6:30 in the morning. Still trying to get Wiley up. He is still in bed, but he's gonna get up very shortly, and it is time to go diving today. Wiley is just fitting in his 7mm wetsuit today.
Squeezing in.
Squeezing in. Alright guys, so we are getting ready to go on our scuba dive. We have 4 of us that are scuba diving today, plus the instructor. We haven't been scuba diving for probably 4, maybe even 5 years. Another guy hasn't gone in 12 years, and then another guy went 2 days ago. So we have quite a range of people and their scuba diving frequency. So the first thing that they're gonna do is just go through a refresher with us with some basic scuba diving stuff, and then we're gonna go out to 2 different sites, I think about 45 feet in depth, to see the coral reef and some schools of bigger fish. So let's go. How'd dive 1 go? Yep.
Good.
Shake the rust off.
Shaking the rust off, having a little snacking.
I saw 3 moray eels, a bunch of groupers, bright orange groupers, which I didn't even think was a thing, but it is.
Hello. Hello. Humpback whales are known because they have the longest fins. Pretty belly.
Do you know why they do like the fin slap?
Well, you know exactly why. There's different theories. Like the most accepted is that they are trying to get rid of the parasites.
Okay.
You see all the shells they have at the tip of the fins. That's like the most accepted theory. Second one is that they do that for fun.
They're just playing.
It's like a lake.
finished our scuba tour. What'd you think?
Not bad, not bad. We just got one heck of a show at the end with some whales
Yeah, that was really nice.
breaching, flapping their pectoral fins,
Yeah.
and the water was dead calm like a lake, so it was fantastic.
Really nice today. It looked completely different today compared to the past few days that we've been here. But good scuba diving. Visibility was, I'd say 20, 25 feet.
15, 20.
Yeah, it wasn't that good, but we still saw a lot of stuff. No sharks, unfortunately, but still a really good day. Always feels really good to get back out in the water. And this one didn't freeze.
I didn't shiver today. I got a 7mm wetsuit. That's apparently the secret weapon. There we go. Gato. You going out next? That took all of 5 minutes. All right, guys, the East Cape has been ridiculous. Nothing short of amazing. I've heard that people who travel in a similar fashion to how we do, for some reason skip this part of Baja, and that doesn't make any sense to me. It's a national park. It's a national park for a reason. There is a ton going on here.
We're just in awe of how much wildlife and just how special this part of the East Cape is. And we're so glad we came here. It's definitely become one of our favorite places in Baja. So if you are in the area, do not skip it. It is totally worth it. It is a magical place.
And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button, give a subscribe, and continue with us for our journeys going forward.
Thank you guys so much. We hope you're enjoying the Baja Vanlife series.
See you in La Ventana.